midcourt. TBC is 4-2 in South Region play. They defeated Trinity College at January 23rd at Trinity College by 12 points, trying to sweep the season series here this afternoon. I believe that was a 72-60 win for the Eagles. Great ball work inside, but Lewis with the block on the attempt by Bright, who averages 19.9 per game. That's Kenton Bibbs, but the layup does not go. Missed opportunity for the Eagles. Tigers lead 3-2. Jump shot, no good. Xavier Christie with the attempt. They keep possession until Bibbs comes in from behind and strips this one away. 3-2 Tigers. In case you just joined us, ball game just underway, about 2 minutes and 25 seconds in. That's Duncanson giving it up to Battle. Three-point shot. It's good. Sam Battle, he with two buzzer beaters in two of the last three South Region contests for the Eagles. Both those won the ball games over Pensacola and Toccoa. Just drained a three, and it's 5-3 Eagles lead. Battle with the rebound. Charles Peoples on the attempt. Very quick work up the court to Marquise Duncanson, and Trinity Baptist now leading 7-3. They scored first. Tigers got a three from Buckner, and TBC has scored the last two buckets. 16:53 and counting. That's a two-point shot from Peoples. It is in and out, and a whistle on the floor. It's going to go against Trinity Baptist. We'll see which Eagle gets called for the foul. That is Jakari Randolph. That is his first. It's the first foul of the game. And the Tigers will inbound, trailing 7-3 again. Just a couple of minutes in. This one gets away, but it's tracked down by Buckner at midcourt. Knocked away. Duncanson hits it into the backcourt where Christie picks up the possession. Bounce pass. And we're going to have a traveling violation called on Niall Bright as he tried to pump fake and work his way inside, and that'll give the ball right back over to TBC. Lady Eagles defeated Trinity College earlier this afternoon, 85-50, 26 points from Selena Perez. On the pass up court to Lewis. Wide open layup is good, and Selena Perez hit 8 3-point shots for the Eagles, 7 of them in the first half. Bibbs picks the ball up off the floor. Very quick work up the court. He goes to the hole and will draw the foul. Kenton Bibbs will shoot two. And if I saw that correctly, foul's called on Osavian Buckner. His first, team foul number 1 for the Tigers. Kenton Bibbs at the line. He averages 12.1, and he is a very good free throw shooter. 68% on the season. First free throws of the ball game for either team. This one is up and good. Got the bounce off the front of the rim. Eagles as a team are 73% from the line. They average 65 points per game, allow 74. 40% from the field and 25% from three-point range. Bibbs got his first. Number 2 does the same thing, bounces off the front of the rim and drops through, and the Eagles lead 11-3. Long pass up the court and very quick ball work, but Bibbs comes from behind and blocks Peoples. Duncanson pulls up, jump shot in and out, and a rebound by Thomas Hartfield. Hartfield from Richmond, Virginia, joining his junior season for Coach Rob Apodiziano. Going inside, the layup off the glass from Williams, no good. Lewis with the rebound, and the Eagles already leading by 8. Give it up to Battle. There's Lewis inside the paint. That was Brandon Williams rejecting Lewis. Niall Bright all the way across the court, work to the corner where Christie sizes it up, gets around one man, gives it up to the top of the arc, and a three-point shot wide to the right from Brandon Williams. Loose ball grabbed by Duncanson all the way to the hole, and he's going to take the easy finger roll. Duncanson, who passed 1,000 points a few games back, now with 4 in our first timeout with the score. Eagles 13, Tigers 3, and a 60-second timeout called by Trinity College of Florida. So a very quick start to this South Region basketball game for Trinity Baptist College. The Eagles will have one home game remaining. That will be against Johnson University of Florida Thursday, February 13th. The ladies will tip off at 5 p.m. and the gentlemen will follow at 7. And then Trinity Baptist will finish it up at Toccoa Falls on February 20th. And Bob Jones competition, Johnson University season. The men's South Region tournament begins on February 27th at Toccoa Falls College. The ladies will start the same day at Bob Jones University in the South Region tournament. Tigers inbound with 15 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first half. Big start for the Eagles, who lead 13-3. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau's our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College, and we have an offensive foul. Push-off called against Xavier Christie. That is his first. It is team foul number 2, and the Eagles will take possession. Eagles baseball got a win earlier this afternoon in game 1 of a doubleheader with Columbia International University, 8-6. Columbia, last check though, leads TBC 5-0 in the 4th inning of game number 2. So a couple of wins already on the board for Trinity Baptist College, and the gentlemen trying to tack on another. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Bibbs' bounce pass is intercepted by Hartfield. Very fast work up the court. Peoples makes contact. No call. Randolph rebound. Kenton Bibbs will lay this one in, but it does not go. That one stayed on the rim, decided to come out, and now Jakari Randolph will be called for the foul at the other end of the court. That's number 2 on Jakari Randolph, and a fantastic crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium. Tigers brought a terrific following with them as well. We are full of Tigers and Eagles fans here at Trinity Baptist on the west side of Jacksonville. It's a gorgeous afternoon outside for baseball. We're in the gym to bring you this South Region contest. Xavier Christie at the line for 2. Number 1 is up and good. Christie shooting 68% from the line on the season. Just hit his 39th in 57 attempts. That'll tack up a percentage point with that first one. Pending free throw number 2. It's a 9-point lead for the Eagles. Number 2 is good, so that lead trimmed down to 8. Xavier Christie on the board. It is 13-5. Battle will take his time getting it across the court. Over to Duncanson. Pass is intercepted by Niall Bright, but Duncanson gets the steal right back. One-on-one, underhand layup, no good. De Los Santos, second chance, third chance from Tusha. Does not go either, and 3 chances at the layup for the Eagles, and they come away empty that time up the court. Tigers now looking for a good opportunity to cut the deficit down a little bit more. That's Bright. Goes inside, and he will draw the foul. George Tusha will pick up his first, and it will send Niall Bright to the line. He averages 19.9 points per game, and he shoots 74% from the stripe. Free throw number 1, a little bit too strong. Niall Bright, sophomore guard from Tampa, Florida, with free throw number 2. It's good. He goes 1 for 2. 13-6. Eagles lead by 7. 13:40 and counting left to go in the first half. Long pass to Parrish Hobdy. Stays inbounds. Works it back outside the arc. Duncan Williams his first. Each team has now committed 3 fouls. Eagles will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Now the officials want to make sure they got everything correct. They do. Battle ready to inbound. He hits Tusha in the corner. De Los Santos, 4-3, off the rim and rebounded by Brandon Williams. Coming up on the 13-minute mark of the first half. Peoples with the spin move. Deke, feed, and the basket. Peoples with the assist. Brandon Williams the layup. And that 10-point deficit is now down to 5 at 13-8 as the Tigers have scored 5 in a row. 3 of those from the line. Quick work to inside. Duncanson feeds Tusha, and another missed layup for the Eagles. Here's Bright going 1-on-2 inside the paint. That layup does not go. He gets his own rebound. Tigers maintain possession. Worked up to the top of the arc. Peoples will fire off the 3. So now 8 consecutive points scored by the Tigers. Eagles had some chances, couldn't get the layups to drop in. Here's De Los Santos from the line. That one spins around and drops through, and that will break the momentum. And De Los Santos on the board. 4-point lead for the Eagles, 15-11. 12 minutes left in the first half. Peoples walks it all the way up court and takes the 3. This one a little too strong. George Tusha with the rebound. Tusha stands at 6'7". Easy for him to go up high and pull down the board. This one knocked out of bounds from Niall Bright. Dwayne LeGrand. Travius Whitfield checking in. Tusha and Battle will head off. LeGrand missed the last ball game against Gateway. Got cleared and is back onto the court right now. Whitfield takes the inbound pass, feeds off to Duncanson. Duncanson guarded well by Derek Owens. Hits Whitfield underneath. Basket is good. Hartfield got a hand on it, but Whitfield held on to the ball and was able to get a second pump to drop through. He's on the board, and the lead is back up to 6. Good man-to-man defense by the Eagles. Now in a 2-3 and a 3-point shot off the rim. De Los Santos right there. He's going to take it all the way, and he will draw the foul. That'll be number 1 on Niall Bright, and it will send a fabulous free throw shooter to the line. De Los Santos, 81% on the season. He's a freshman from Kissimmee, Florida. Here's a first of 2, and it is good. Well, the Tigers cut it from 10 down to 2, and at the moment, Trinity Baptist leads by 7, pending the second free throw from De Los Santos. It is off the front of the rim. LeGrand bats it up in the air. Whitfield from the line does not go. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Eagles basketball. So Trinity could now get the lead back up to 9 or possibly 10 once again. They led 13-3 earlier in the period. It is 18-11 with 11 minutes left until halftime. Duncanson guarded by Owens. Finds Whitfield. Pump fake from 3 range, and this one stripped away. Owens got his hands on the ball. Loose ball now, and a jump. And the arrow is with Trinity College. So the Tigers, trailing by 7, will inbound with 10:49 left in the first half. Fernando Ortiz on the court now for Coach Appendiziano. That's number 14, Fernando Ortiz. Owens feeds Ortiz, and he goes to the left side, finds Owens in the corner. Three-pointer a little too strong. De Los Santos pulls down the rebound. De Los Santos hits Duncanson at midcourt. Duncanson calling out the play. Finds De Los Santos on the right side. 2 dribbles outside to Hobdy. Three-pointer off the rim. Batted out of bounds. Last touch by Dwayne LeGrand. And the Tigers get another opportunity to cut the deficit down a little bit. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul called against the Eagles. De Los Santos with his first. Team foul number 4. And the Tigers will inbound from the sideline. Substitution now for the Tigers. Zach Kuhn onto the court. Heading off to make way for Kuhn will be Thomas Hartfield. Just past the midway point of the first half, and the Eagles lead 18-11. Owens for three. It is good. He averages 7.7 points per game. Derek Owens just hit his 19th three of the season. Hobney trying to get around Owens. And the Eagles work it back to the top of the arc. Zach Kuhn, 6'8" freshman from West Palm Beach. On the court now, that is a big gentleman. 8 to shoot. Hobney blocked and a foul. And we could hear that contact as that one will go against Zach Kuhn. That's going to send Parrish Hobney to the line for two. Hobney on the season, another very good free throw shooter for Coach Jones at 77%. First of two for the freshman is a little bit too strong. He's from right here in Jacksonville. Sam Battle in. Travius Whitfield heads off. Hobney missed his first. Gets ready for number two. This one is good. And a substitution for the Eagles will send D.W. Lewis in for the shooter, Parrish Hobney. 5-point Eagles lead at 19-14. We're at the 9:14 mark of the first half as the ball was inbounded. All the way to the hole, and a terrific move by Xavier Christie. His first field goal, 4 total points. 3-point game once again as the Tigers pull close. Pass inside to De Los Santos. Feeds Tusha, or check that, Lewis with the short jumper. And the 6'7" D.W. Lewis able to get over the top and get the basket, his second of the ball game. Derek Owens inside will go to the line for two. There were a couple of Eagles in on the play. We'll see who gets charged with the foul. That is going against D.W. Lewis, his first. Derek Owens will shoot two. 58% on the season. Here's number one. This one bounced off the front of the rim and dropped in. Marquise Duncanson in for Joel De Los Santos. It's a 4-point lead for Trinity Baptist, pending the second free throw from Owens. Off the rim, rebound by the two big men battling for the ball, and Sam Battle picks it up off the floor. Duncanson pulls up, allows his teammates to get into position. Bibbs finds Tusha from the corner, this one off the rim. Check that, Lewis, and now we have a whistle. It'll be on the sidelines, and it's going against Derek Owens, his first. Team foul number 6, so the next one will allow the Eagles to have the 1-and-1. 8:18 left on the clock, 20 on the shot clock. Off the hand of LeGrand, picked up by Williams, all the way inside, and he lost possession. It hit off Dwayne LeGrand, and Trinity College will keep the ball. Well, LeGrand got back. Got on the defense, knocked it out of bounds. Pull up, short jumper off the glass, and Williams has his second score of the afternoon, and it's a 2-point lead now for the Eagles. Just past the 8-minute mark, 21-19. Bibbs at midcourt, guarded by Xavier Christie. 5-second count is on, the ball gets away. Christie picks it up. 2-on-1, the layup, no good, but Owens is right there to put it back in and tie up the score at 21. And a timeout for Coach Jones with 7:42 left in the first half, and a score tied at 21-21. Well, the Tigers trailed early in the half by 13, and they've come back to tie it up at 21. It was a 13-3 lead, I meant to say, that Trinity Baptist had early in the first half. Tied at 21. Eagles looking to regain the lead. Almost got away from Duncanson. Pulls it in. Battle in the corner. Hard contact, and a foul will be called before the shot. Battle, though, will have a 1-and-1. Derek Owens called for the block. Battle will go to the line. The basket fell in, but the official called it before the shot. So 1-and-1 for the freshman Sam Battle. He is a 77% free throw shooter. To give the Eagles the lead, this one is good. Owens will head off. Just picked up his second foul, and Charles People back onto the court. He and Duncanson at midcourt as Battle gets ready for number 2. It's good. Eagles are 6 for 8 from the line here in the first half, and they lead 23-21. Worked around to the corner. Christie trying to get past Bibbs. He finds Peoples at the top of the arc. Peoples pulls up just inside the paint. And this one no good, picked up by the Eagles. Long pass up court to Lewis. The easy layup. 6 points for D.W. Lewis, and the Eagles lead by 4. Tigers are 4 for 6 from the stripe. So both teams doing a nice job in the first half shooting free throws. And we're going to have a foul against Trinity Baptist, either Bibbs or Hobdy. It's going to be Kenton Bibbs. That is his first. Team foul number 6, so the next one will put the Tigers in the 1-and-1. 3 new Tigers onto the court. Tony Reese, Thomas Hartfield, and Niall Bright. 6:36 left in the half. Trinity Baptist 25, Trinity College 21. Tigers slow it down, back it up close to midcourt. Peoples calls out the play, works it to Reese on the right side. Inside to Hartfield, and he misses the jumper. And Sam Battle takes it across midcourt, almost lost the ball, but finds Hobdy. Duncanson thought about the 3, runs inside, hits Lewis. Lewis pull-up jumper, it's good. 8 points for Lewis, and a lead back up to 6. So the Tigers came back to tie it at 21, and Trinity Baptist now leads 27-21. Hartfield to Williams, back to the corner. Bright has stripped away by Lewis. Sam Battle brings it up court very quickly. The bounce pass, though, stolen away, but Brandon Williams stepped on the baseline while making the play. So it's going to stay with TBC. 2 officials want to make sure of the call, and it's going to stand. 25 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Ball batted away, picked up by Lewis. Duncanson guarded on the side by Reese. Pull-up jumper, it is good. Duncanson now with 6, and the Eagles get the lead back up to 8. They have scored the last 8 points. Bright underhand layup and a fabulous move by Niall Bright. His first field goal, he has a total of 3. Both teams in the 1-and-1 for the rest of the half. Duncanson looked like he was trying to pump fake and go up. Instead, he pulls it back down, looking for another opportunity. Now a three-pointer, a little too short, and out of bounds off the rim, and Tigers will take possession. Near a capacity crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium. Peoples outside the paint, finds Hartfield, and a jumper from about 9 feet. Hartfield now on the board. It's a 4-point TBC lead as Battle goes up the left side of the lane and will draw the foul. Looked like that was Brandon Williams, but we'll see what the official has to say. It is Charles Peoples. That is his first, and Sam Battle back at the line. 2 for 2 so far. And the first of these two rolls around and comes out. Dwayne LeGrand heading over to the table, and he's being called onto the court. D.W. Lewis, who did a terrific job in the last few minutes, getting 3 baskets and a couple of steals. He'll head off, and we'll see him again before too long. Battle misses them both, unusual for Sam. 4-point lead for the Eagles. Peoples able to pull that one down. Steal by Duncanson. 1 man to beat, and the layup is good. Duncanson now with 8. Eagles lead 31-25. 4 minutes left until halftime. 6-point TBC lead. Peoples tries to feed Bright underneath. That pass was very strong, and Bright could not pull it in. Kenton Bibbs brings it across midcourt. Ball batted away. He gets it right back. Gets around 1 man, and the pass is stolen. Niall Bright with the steal. Trying to go all the way. Gives it up to Peoples, and a traveling violation will give the ball back to Trinity Baptist. Break for the Eagles as they have a chance now to add to their current 6-point lead. Xavier Christie back on the court for Trinity College of Florida. Battle takes the pass back from Duncanson. Battle finds a man open, Hobdy, and a foul from behind, and we'll see if that's 2 or 3. That's going to go against Niall Bright, and I believe the official is saying a 2-point shot, as Hobdy had 1 foot in between the high school and the college line. Hobdy back at the line. He is 1 for 2. And the first one good. 6-point lead now for the Eagles. Hobdy hit the first, ready for number 2. And Hobdy 2 for 2 and 3 for 4 overall, and the Eagles lead 33-25, 3:13 and counting left until halftime. And we're going to have a foul call that looks like Marquise Duncanson. He pointed to himself at the whistle, and that is the call. 1-and-1 opportunity for Xavier Christie. He is 2 for 2 so far. The lead for the Eagles at the moment, 8 points. Christie trying to cut that down to 6, and the front end of the 1-and-1 does not go, and this one is pulled in by Hartfield. Christie takes the pass in the corner, and we have another foul. Going against Duncanson with his second, and another 1-and-1 for Xavier Christie. Xavier Christie ready to take the front end of the 1-and-1. 68% coming into today's play. So far, Christie has hit 2 out of 3. And the official and Coach Jones talking across the court. Christie is now ready. And the 1-and-1 is no good. Dwayne LeGrand with the rebound. LeGrand, a freshman from Blaine, Minnesota, stands at 6'5". He's the big man wearing number 44 underneath the basket. Kenton Bibbs, guarded by Christie, gets it outside to Hobdy. Three-pointer for Hobdy, off the rim. Loose ball, batted up in the air by Hartfield. De Los Santos beats Hartfield to the ball. 2:34 and counting left until halftime, and De Los Santos gets across the timeline. Talk about an intense basketball game, at least so far here in the first half, with under 2.5 left on the clock. De Los Santos inside, the layup does not go. Rebound pulled in by Tony Reese. Christie gets a move and is stripped. Duncanson to Bibbs. All by himself in the easy layup for Kenton Bibbs. His first field goal. He has 4 points. Just past the 2-minute mark, and the lead is back up to 10. Biggest lead of the afternoon for Trinity Baptist. Ball stolen away by Parrish Hobdy. Goes all the way, layup no good. Sam Battle does it again. Battle's been fabulous doing just that in the second half of the season especially, and that basket makes it a 12-point lead for the Eagles. 9 points for Sam Battle and a whistle. It looks like Dwayne LeGrand will be called for the reach-in foul. That's number 1 on the Grand and number 9 on the Eagles. Each team has committed 9 fouls, so if there's another, it will mean double bonus. Front end of the 1-and-1, again a little too strong, and LeGrand pulls down the volleyed ball. Bibbs hits Parrish on the right side of the court, all the way across to De Los Santos in the corner. Battle with the relay pass. LeGrand tried to feed Battle underneath, but a nice job by Reese to keep it out of Sam's hands. .14 on the shot clock, 1:10 on the game clock. De Los Santos near midcourt. De Los Santos gets around Christie, tries to go inside. He's stripped by Buckner. Hand got the ball, but body contact is a foul on Osavian Buckner. That's his second. It's 2 shots either way because that is number 10. And that's going to send Joel De Los Santos back to the line. 1 out of 2 so far. Again, about 82% coming into today's play. First of 2 is good. De Los Santos now with 4, and the Eagles lead 38-25 with exactly 1 minute left in the half. Biggest lead of the afternoon, and this one off the front of the rim, and a good rebound by Hartfield. Peoples rushes up court to the right side of the lane, and Sam Battle will be called for the foul. Number 1 on Battle, team foul number 10. Both teams in the double bonus, rest of the half, which has only 53.2 left. Peoples at the line for the first time, and on the season he's at 47%. First of 2, spins around and comes out. Chris Pham in for Trinity Baptist. De Los Santos will head off. And Charles Peoples gets ready for number 2, which is off the front of the rim, and Battle with the rebound. 51 seconds left. Bibbs will let his teammates get up court. Pham for 3. It is off the backboard and rebounded by Hartfield. Peoples puts a spin move to get around Battle. Contact, no call either way. Hobdy with the rebound. Kenton Bibbs will slow things down. 27 seconds left. Eagles will have a chance to get off the shot. Tigers will get the ball back, barring the Eagles' rebound, but Parrish Hobdy, or rather Kenton Bibbs, drains the 3. He has 7, and it's a 41-25 Eagles lead, and it looks like Chris Pham will be called for the foul. That is number 1 on FAM. Double bonus for the Tigers. And Xavier Christie will shoot 2. 8.7 seconds left, and a 41-25 lead for Trinity Baptist. Christie's first is good. He now has 5, pending the second free throw. Skylar Snook in for Sam Battle. Finish up this first half. Again, 8.7 seconds remain. Christie's second attempt, also good. So he now has 6. Goes 2 for 2 in the sequence. Clock running, 7 seconds left. Stripped away by Christie, all alone for the easy layup right in front of the buzzer. And at the half, it is Trinity Baptist 41, Trinity College of Florida 29. Eagles have spread the scoring around very nicely. Tigers have done the same. We're going to pause now for a 15-minute halftime, and we'll be back in about 12 minutes. Recap the first half and get ready for half number 2. You're watching TBC Eagles men's basketball on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Stay with us. There you see about 2.5 left until we resume play, with the Eagles leading 41-29. Before we get into the numbers, take an opportunity to let you know the baseball team got 6 runs in the bottom half of the 5th inning and pulled to within 1 at 7-6. Columbia International still leading in the 6th. E.J. Alvarez has gone deep for Trinity Baptist College. Right here on the hardwood, both teams have spread the scoring around very nicely. Sam Battle leads everybody with 9 points. D.W. Lewis and Marquise Duncanson each have 8. Kenton Bibbs with 7. Joel De Los Santos 4. Parrish Hobdy 3, and Travius Whitfield with 2, and that's a total of 41, assuming everything is correct, which I just checked with Nathan Williams on. So it is correct. For the Tigers, 8 points for Xavier Christie. He leads Trinity College of Florida. Derek Owens has 6. Brandon Williams 4. 3 points each from Charles Peoples, Niall Bright, and Osavian Buckner. And Thomas Hartfield has 2 points, but he also leads everybody with 7 rebounds. No one in any serious foul trouble. 2 fouls from 3 different Tigers, Bright, Owens, and Buckner, and 1 each from Christie, Williams, Peoples, and Kuhn. For the Eagles, Jakari Randolph and Marquise Duncanson each have 2 fouls, and then 1 each from Bibbs, Pham, Lewis, Tusha, De Los Santos, Battle, and LeGrand. Eagles went 9 for 14 from the stripe in the first half. Tigers 6 for 13. And overall rebounds, Trinity Baptist leads at 17-12. So thank you, Nathan Williams, our official scorekeeper, providing us all the numbers here as we get ready to start the second half of play. And again, in case you missed it, in the women's game, Selena Perez hit 8 3-point shots. 6 of those in the first half, 1 in the third and 1 in the fourth quarter, and she scored 26 points total as the Lady Eagles defeated Trinity College 85-50. Trinity Sneed had 13 and Sydney Veach 12 to help lead the Eagles. 12 points from Mary Catherine Miller. Larisha Nelson had 11, as did Larissa Roker to help lead Trinity College. Big South Region win for the TBC Eagles, who picked up their 3rd win within the region. Well, you heard the buzzer, and that means we are about to get underway as the Eagles have the possession arrow and will inbound to start us off in this second half. It'll be Battle, Randolph, Duncanson, Tusha, and Bibbs as the second half is underway. Bright, Owens, Williams, Christie, and Bright on the court for the Tigers, and Sam Battle now in double digits, leading everybody on the court, and it's 43-29, Eagles lead. Tigers have already come back from a 10-point deficit. They tied it at 21, but then the Eagles outscored the Tigers 20-8 from that point on in the last 7:42. They work the ball inside to Williams, but he's blocked by Randolph. Williams goes up top again, no good. Hartfield, rebound and short on the opportunity. Stripped away by Lewis on the block shot. Missed opportunity for Trinity College. Eagles already leading by 14 and a chance to extend. Duncanson does that with a 3. Duncanson now with 11, a tie battle for the game high. Just a minute 6 into the second half, and the Eagles lead 46-29, and we're going to have an offensive foul called against Xavier Christie. His second, team foul number 1 of the second half. And the Eagles, leading now by 17, have a chance to add on a little bit more. Marquise Duncanson walks the ball across the midcourt stripe. I know the video is a little fuzzy, but we appreciate you sticking with us. It's being worked on. Starting a couple of days ago, we've had some serious issues with it. Here's Randolph for 3. It's off the rim. Lewis rebound and the putback, and D.W. Lewis is in double digits. He averages 5.6. He now has 10. Pull-up jumper is good from Brandon Williams, now with 6. 48-31. Eagles lead. 18-14 left to go. Lewis for three off the rim and a rebound by Hartfield. Tigers work the ball up the left side of the court. A long three-pointer, a little bit too strong. Hartfield with the rebound, gives it back to Bright. Contact and a foul. It will be against the Eagles. Kenton Bibbs called for number 2. First team foul of the second half for Trinity Baptist. And the Tigers will inbound, trailing by 17. And a young lady wants to get in on the action. Made the fast break. Offense didn't see her. She would have had a chance at a basket. Inbound pass, blocked up into the air. Bibbs with the interception. Duncanson down on the ground. The layup hits the bottom of the rim and goes out of bounds. It's Tigers' ball. Duncanson got right back up. He's all right. And the Tigers will take possession and go the length of the court. This is Xavier Christie, guarded heavily by Kenton Bibbs. Gets around Bibbs, pulls up, short jumper off the rim, rebound Williams, second chance, and a foul. Look like Sam Battle, and if I have that right, that will be number 2 on Battle, and now the official wants to separate a couple of players. And in heading over to the scorer's table to make the call. It was Sam Battle with the initial foul. And it looks like that might be the only call at the moment. The officials are going to discuss things a little bit further. Ball's all alone inside the paint. So we're going to see if there was a technical foul called against the Eagles. Joel De Los Santos is going to come in for Kenton Bibbs. Now the players are going back to surround the lane. There are 2 free throws waiting for Brandon Williams. These are his first attempts of the afternoon. On the season, Williams a very good 70%. It's a 17-point lead for TBC pending the free throws. Williams with 6 total points. And the first one bounces around and comes out. $17:26 left in regulation, and free throw number 2 from Williams is good. He now has 7, and it's a 16-point Trinity Baptist lead. De Los Santos over to Lewis in the corner. Bright got his hand on the ball, stripped it away, and as he tried to make the charge toward the hole, he stepped on the sideline, and that goes back over to TBC. Sam Battle rating to inbound at midcourt. 17:10 left on the clock. De Los Santos gives it right back to Duncanson. Randolph to De Los Santos and takes a pass back. Duncanson at the top of the lane, hits Randolph. Goes inside, jumper no good. Battle, second chance. Loose ball on the floor, grabbed by Lewis, and he will shoot 2. Eagles stuck with the play. D.W. Lewis at the line. Foul called on Brandon Williams, his second. Lewis with 10 points and 2 free throws coming his way on the season. D.W. is 60%. First attempts of the afternoon. Number 1 from Lewis, good. Again, near capacity crowd here in the gym. Fans from both teams in attendance. And free throw number 2 a little bit short. Says a lot about the student body because the baseball field bleachers are jam-packed as well. I saw that earlier in the afternoon. Sam Battle called for foul number 3. Niall Bright at the line. 1 for 2 in the first half. First opportunities in half number 2. Bright at 74% coming into today's play. This one is good. He averages just shy of 20, and that is point number 4 for Niall Bright. Bright from Tampa, Florida, sophomore guard. Hit his first. Here comes number 2. It's good. 5 points for Bright, 3 for 4 from the line. 49-34, 16:38 left in the second half. Parrish Hobdy almost stripped, keeps control of the ball. Duncanson now finds De Los Santos to the right side. Wide open, De Los Santos, pump fake, pulls up for 3, it's good! De Los Santos with the 3. And Lewis with the rejection on the other end, but then called for the technical foul. Lewis got the block, but he is going to send Niall Bright to the line. De Los Santos just hit his 9th three-pointer of the season. That will also go as personal foul number 2 on Lewis and team foul number 4. Bright just hit 2 free throws. 2 shots and possession. And Bright, first one, bounces around and drops through. At the moment, the Eagles lead 52-34. Here comes free throw number 2. Also good. Bright has now hit a total of 5 in a row, 5 out of 6 overall, 7 total points. Eagles still leading by 16. Tigers, though, inbound, have a chance to cut it down a little bit more. Owens bounce pass to Williams. They work it to Christie. Owens now wide open for 3. That one is short. Lewis right there to pick it up. And Duncanson will walk it across the midcourt stripe. Under 16 minutes left. De Los Santos just hit from that area last trip up the court. Shot clock down to 10. Duncanson for 3, a little bit wide to the left. Hartfield with the rebound. Bright inside and a foul. That's going against George Tusha. That is his second. Team foul number 5 and 2 free throws awarded to Niall Bright, who has just hit 4 in a row, 5 in a row going back to the first half. Number 1 from Bright, right down the middle. Bright doing the job at the stripe. Here comes number 2. It is in and out. And Randolph picks it up at the baseline. Well, Bright converted 6 in a row going back into the first half. Good job at the stripe for Bright. He has a total of 8 points. Hobdy goes up high to pull down the pass. De Los Santos will draw the foul. Reaching in, called on Bright. And that is number 3. It is team foul number 3 of the second half. Eagles will inbound. 15-13 left in the second half. Now the baseball team unable to pull closer. They're now playing in the 7th inning. And a great feed from Duncanson to George Tusha. His first score of the afternoon. 54-37. Eagles lead by 17. Christie has it knocked away, but Hartfield right there. Someone got fingertips on the shot from Christie. Hartfield, though, with the rebound and the putback. He has 4 and a 15-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Worked around to the perimeter and back out close to midcourt. Duncanson all by himself. Inside to Tusha and a reverse layup underhand, and he'll go back to the line. See which Tiger gets called for the foul. If I saw it correctly, he called it on Brandon Williams, and if so, that's number 3. Tusha will shoot 2. First attempts of the afternoon. 71% on the season. Number 1 spins around, was halfway down and came out. Osavian Buckner in. Thomas Hartfield will exit along with Peoples. I understand. I believe that was Charles Peoples called for that foul. Well, Tusha goes 1 for 2, a total of 3, 55-39. And that one goes out of bounds. Bright lost control. So a turnover and a break for the Eagles, who lead 55-39, coming up on the 14-minute mark. Duncanson, pump fake, finds his way inside, and he's tripped up. Foul called against Niall Bright, and he'll head off to the sideline. That is his 3rd. It's team foul number 5. Eagles will inbound right underneath their own basket. Ball worked around to the corner. Duncanson for 3, a little too strong. Buckner pulls it down for the Tigers. This is Ortiz bringing it up the court to the right side. Across court to Owens over on the sideline, guarded by Randolph. Shot clock down to 13. Buckner for 3, off the rim. And a rebound from Owens, and he puts it back in. 8 points for Derek Owens. Junior from Gainesville, Florida. 55-41. The lead is at 14 for the Eagles. Duncanson thought about the 3, finds his way inside, hits Randolph, wide open off the rim. De Los Santos beats Christie to the ball. Duncanson for 3, it's good. Marquise Duncanson, 2 threes in this second half, 14 points, and a 17-point lead for TBC. That one goes out of bounds. Buckner had a little trouble with the pass, and a substitution will send Kenton Bibbs back onto the court. Eagles baseball now batting in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 8-6. Columbia International looking to get a split in the doubleheader. TBC won the first game 8-6. Turnaround jumper from the line. Hobdy connects. He has 5, and it's a 19-point lead for the Eagles. Biggest of the afternoon, 60-41. Clock running at 12-12. And Peoples tried to hit Fernando Ortiz, but a little bit out of the reach. And the Eagles will take possession. Chance to put the lead over the 20-point mark. Substitution for Trinity College. Hartfield in for Ortiz. 12-minute mark right now. De Los Santos runs the baseline. Looked like Reese got a hand, or rather O'Buckner got a hand on the ball to keep it out of the cylinder on that layup attempt from De Los Santos. This is Owens. Hits a man outside. Buckner's jumper in and out. Hobdy with the rebound. Finds Bibbs, 2-on-1. Back to Hobdy and a blocked shot. Charles Peoples got all the way up the court. But now we're going to have a foul. Parrish Hobdy called for his first. Eagles are now out of fouls to give. Tigers have one to give. Christie bounce pass to the top of the arc. Hartfield gives it to Peoples on the right side. He uses Hartfield as a screen, gives it back to the big man, and Hartfield with the short jumper. 6'3" junior from Richmond, Virginia. Thomas Hartfield now with 6 and a 17-point lead for the Eagles. Lewis works his way inside the lane and he's stripped. Peoples going coast to coast. Pass between the legs to Derek Owens. Highlight reel type of play, and Owens gets the layup, making it a 15-point lead now for the Eagles. Tusha at the scorer's table, ready to check in at the next stop. 10:25 and counting. Second half, Eagles lead 60-45. De Los Santos gets around his man inside. I heard a slap, but nothing called. All the way across the court to Owens, who could not control the pass, and the Eagles will have possession. Lewis in for Tusha. Players get a chance to catch their breath. And Kenton Bibbs will walk it up court for TBC. Coming up on the 10-minute mark. Hobdy outside to Bibbs for 3. And Kenton Bibbs drains his second 3 of the game. He's in double digits, and the lead is up to 18. Christie will draw the foul. Kenton Bibbs will be called for his third. That will send Xavier Christie to the line. 4 for 7 in the first half. First chances here in the second. First free throw bounces around the rim and drops out. Brandon Williams has 3 fouls for the Tigers. So does Bright and so does Owens. Christie goes 1 for 2 in the sequence. Trinity Baptist has 3 fouls each from Sam Battle and Kenton Bibbs. So check on that one that I questioned a little while ago. Williams with 3, Peoples with 1. Duncanson was able to keep the ball in the front court. Parrish Hobdy pulls up, misses wide to the right. 63-46, 9:20 left in the second half. Christie for 3, a little too strong. Randolph pulls down the rebound. Chris Pham onto the court, in the corner, works it around to Lewis. Pump fake, goes inside, hits Pham, and a whistle and an offensive foul as the ball sticks up in the rim. D.W. Lewis called for his third, one of those a technical. And the Tigers will take possession with 9 minutes and 3 seconds left, trailing 63-46. This is Williams with the jumper. He now has 9. Got himself open and converted the short jumper. And that pass deflected out of bounds off the hand of Williams. Chris Famel inbound with 20 on the shot clock. That's Hobney for three. Yes! Parrish Hobney with the three. 66-48, Eagles lead. 8-16 and counting. Peoples inside the paint, puts a terrific move on Parrish Hobney. He now has 5. Lead is 16 for the Eagles. To the corner, Lewis to Hobney. 16-footer, it's good. Parrish Hobney with 7 points in the second half, 10 overall, and the lead is back up to 18. Peoples gets it across court to Christie. 3-point attempt off the rim, and Lewis with the rebound. Feeds Randolph, who gets across the timeline, gets by 2 defenders. Lewis wide open underneath. The assist from Randolph leads to the layup, and Lewis now has a baker's dozen. 20-point lead for the Eagles, their biggest of the ball game, and we have a whistle. And Charles Peoples goes down, and it looks like he might have taken one to the eye. Let's hope he's all right. It's going to be a technical foul. Looks like against Parrish Hobney with the hit to the face, and Peoples still down on his back. We'll pause here while we attend to the player on the court. Well, good to see Peoples up, and he walks over to the sideline. Since he got attended to, he does have to come off. A technical foul called against Parrish Hobney with the hit to the face. Eagles lead by 20, and we'll see who comes out to take the free throws. It's going to be Niall Bright. Bright is 6 for 8, all 6 of those in succession. Free throw is good. So 9 points for Niall Bright. Ready for his second. And this one is good. Got the bounce, putting him into double digits. 8 of those 10 points have come at the line. It's a 70-52 lead for Trinity Baptist. 7:15 left. And a substitution will send Bibbs in for Chris Pham. So 2 shots and the ball. Tigers could cut it down a little bit more. 3-pointer from Williams. Gets the bounce off the rim, the backboard, the rim again. And now he has 12. Doesn't matter how it gets there. It fell through, and it's a 15-point lead for the Eagles. Randolph finds Duncanson, a pump fake, 2-point effort, and the basket. Got around his man, got the jump shot from about 17 feet, just inside the arc, 72-55. Bright, pump fake on Duncanson, and this one does not go. Kenton Bibbs with the rebound. Bounce pass to Hobney from the corner. It's good. 13 for Hobney. 20-point lead again for the Eagles. 75-55. Coming up on the 6-minute mark. Christie's shot, no good. Rebound, Hobdy. And we have a whistle. Duncanson will draw the foul. That's going to be called against Xavier Christie. That's his third. 1-and-1 opportunity. Marquise Duncanson will head to the line. Now, he's not had a free throw today, or no, I thought it was 1-and-1. Nope, it's only team foul number 6. I was looking at the wrong side. This will be 2 shots, however, for Kenton Bibbs. Christie just called for his 4th. That is team foul number 7, so the Eagles will be in the 1-and-1 now. But this is a 2-shot foul for Bibbs. He's 2 for 2. Comes into today's play at 68%. And now 3 for 3. Substitution will see Jamal Bess on the court for the first time, and Christie will head off with 4 fouls. 9 points for Xavier Christie. Bibbs hit number 1, getting ready for number 2. Looks like Columbia International has held on for the 8-6 win in game 2. And second free throw from Kenton Bibbs falls through. He has a dozen, and it's a 22-point lead for Trinity Baptist. So the baseball doubleheader split, each team winning a game 8-6. Loose ball on the floor. Duncanson is tripped from behind, and it looks like Tony Reese will be called for his first. And Duncanson this time will go to the line. He has 16 points, and from the line, Duncanson 48 for 60. That's 80%. Very good free throw shooter in the senior Marquise Duncanson. 5:35 left to go. Number 1 is good. Duncanson is the game's leading scorer with 17. This one does not go, and it's pulled in by Brandon Williams. The Eagles have spread their scoring around well. 13 each for Hobdy and Lewis. 12 from Bibbs. Duncanson all the way, and a layup no good. Second chance, Parrish Hobdy. He now has 15. Gotten 12 of those in the second half. 80-55, Eagles lead. 5:10 left to go. Bright pulls up. Second chance, nice effort by Thomas Hartfield. He now has 8. Credit Hartfield. Followed the shot from his teammate, got the rebound, and put it right back in. Long pass up the court to Hobdy, and he'll go to the line. Foul called on Tony Reese, his second. It's team foul number 9, and Hobdy is 3 for 4 so far. Lewis out, Sam Battle in. .451 left to go, and Parrish Hobdy ready for the free throw. 1-and-1 opportunity for Hobdy. Front end is good. .16 for Hobdy, 81-57. Here comes number 2. This one in and out. And the ball tracked down in the corner by Tony Reese. Bounce pass to Bess. He feeds Reese. Layup no good, but once again, Thomas Hartfield right there for the putback, putting himself into double digits. 81-59, 4.5 left to go. Ball got away. Reese tracks it down. Bounce pass to Bess, and Bess is on the board. Eagles lead by 20. They can start to work down the clock. Randolph guarded well by Bess. 5-second count on. Hands off to Duncanson at midcourt. Dwayne LeGrand ready to check in at the next opportunity. Just now hit the 4-minute mark. Long pass to the corner. Duncanson, touch pass inside to Hobdy. Great touch pass from Duncanson. Parrish Hobdy, 18 points. Three-pointer from Bright does not go, and Randolph pulls down the rebound and draws the foul. Tony Reese called for the hold. That is his third. That is number 10. The Eagles will shoot 2 as Randolph heads to the stripe. Randolph, limited opportunity, just 2 out of 6 on the season from the line. First of 2 from the junior, Jakari Randolph. It is off the front of the rim. Here comes Dwayne LeGrand. Parrish Hobdy heads off with 18 points. Going to be tough to pick a player of the game as the Eagles have gotten many points from many players. Might end up picking co-players of the game today. Well, Randolph with number 2 and in and out once again. 3:40 and counting. Eagles lead 83-61. Bright outside to Bess. Pump fake. Gives it back to Bright. Gets by Battle. Inside and the foul. That's number 2 on Dwayne LeGrand. Both teams now in the double bonus the rest of the way. Niall Bright has been very good at the line. 8 out of 10 overall. And this one is good as well. Got the first. Here comes number 2 from Bright. And it is good. 10 of his 12 points from the stripe, where he has hit 10 out of 12 free throws. De Los Santos thought about the 3. Instead, he finds Bibbs at the top of the arc. Again, the Eagles with an opportunity to work down the clock, leading by 20 and 3:10 left to go. Shot clock at 7. Duncanson wide open for 3 from the corner. And Marquise Duncanson has just hit the 20-point mark. Duncanson 20, Hobdy 18, Lewis 13, but some great defense as well. Sam Battle with the rebound. He has 11. Duncanson to De Los Santos for 3 off the rim. Rebound by Kuhn. Peoples will bring it up court for the Tigers. This is Bright, blocked and rejected by LeGrand. Loose ball near midcourt, picked up by Peoples. One-on-one with LeGrand. He sends it outside, and a foul against Dwayne LeGrand. That is his third. And again, the double bonus for both teams the rest of the way. So Charles Peoples at the line, nothing out of 2 on the season. Skylar Snook, Jamari Dixon, and Chris Pham onto the court. Duncanson, De Los Santos, and Bibbs will head off. I'm going to call co-players of the game Marquise Duncanson, Parrish Hobdy, and D.W. Lewis. Duncanson with 20, Hobdy with 18, and Lewis with 13, but also played terrific defense, got some steals, don't have the number handy at the moment, all over the rebounds as well, especially setting up inside, taking the passes and laying it in. So co-players of the game, Duncanson, Hobdy, and Lewis. Here's Peoples inside, and a foul on Dwayne LeGrand. That'll be number 4. And it will send Charles Peoples back to the stripe. Peoples nothing out of 4 this afternoon. First of 2 is good. Hunter Lang onto the court. LeGrand and Battle head off. James Miller rather, also on the court for the Eagles. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left. Peoples with the second free throw drops through. He has 7. 86-65. 2 minutes left. Kenny Payton on the court for Trinity College. That shot from Dixon ends up out of bounds. Last touch by Skylar Snook. So Dixon trying to get on the board. And here comes Peoples. Finds a man outside. Bess for 3. It's good. Jamal Bess with 5. Dixon to Pham at midcourt. Pham guarded by Payton, gets around his man, finds Miller in the corner, three-pointer off the rim, and rebounded by Zach Kuhn. 20-point lead for the Eagles, 1:07 left to go. Peoples drives inside, misses, but Zach Kuhn will draw the foul on the second attempt. Skylar Snook called for his first, and a couple of free throws for Zach Kuhn. First of 2, a little bit too strong. Zach Kuhn ready for free throw number 2. This one is, again, a little bit too strong. Loose ball near the sidelines and a foul. James Miller called for his first. Double bonus, 2 free throws for Jamal Bess. First one from Bess is good. Very limited opportunities. Now 2 for 3 on the season, pending this second free throw. This one is up and no good. Rebound by Peoples. 1 minute to go. Peoples tried to hit Bess. It got away, but Bess pulls it back in, and short jumper. No good, and rebound by James Miller. 47 seconds left. Skylar Snook over near the sidelines. Hits Lang. Three-pointer blocked. And Zach Kuhn with the blocked shot knocks it out of bounds. Long pass to Miller. It's an inbound pass, so it's all right to go into the backcourt. 35 seconds left. Miller back in the front court. Snook charges inside, tries to feed Lang. Lang gets the rebound off Dixon's layup attempt, and a jump ball. Possession is with the Tigers. So the shot clock will go off. We have 24.7 seconds left. Peoples inside the paint trying to find Zach Kuhn, and that one is out of bounds. 16.6 left to go. Eagles now looking to close this one out, leading 86-69. Chris Pham is going to let the clock run down. 5 seconds left, up the left side of the court. He's going to hold on to the ball. And the clock will expire with the final score. Trinity Baptist 86, Trinity College of Florida 69. 20 for Duncanson, Hobdy 18, Bibbs 12, Lewis 13, Tusha 3, De Los Santos 7, Whitfield 2, and battle with 11 for the Tigers. Xavier Christie 9, Brandon Williams 12, Charles Peoples 7, Jamal Bess 5, Niall Bright 12, Derek Owens with 10, Thomas Hartfield also with 10. And that'll do it for this afternoon. The Eagles get the women's men's doubleheader sweep. Good day in the gymnasium for TBC basketball. For Dean Bureau on camera, Coach John D. Jones, Coach Judy Allen. Thank you everyone in attendance and watching us on the YouTube feed. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.